It's a journey. You don't have to be perfect the first time you start. It's all about taking incremental steps to improve your performance and improve your transparency over time. So back in 2020, BlackRock made a series of commitments to make sustainability our standard, which laid the foundation for how we are integrating sustainability considerations across our business. This year in 2021, we re-upped those commitments, but with a focus on the global transition to net zero by 2050. And as we've seen governments around the world commit to net zero by 2050, which will require massive policy shifts and massive changes to the global economy to achieve, we've set out a variety of commitments as to how BlackRock will help our clients stay ahead of this transition and not only manage the risks that it may pose to their portfolios, but also get access to the vast array of investment opportunities that the global transition will create. The biggest challenge in the ESG space really comes down to data. And environmental, social, and governance data is new data that companies haven't, prior to the past couple of years, really been reporting on in any material or consistent way. So what that creates is a challenge for investors at BlackRock who need data and comparable and consistent data to really incorporate ESG into the investment processes. But it also creates a challenge for us on the corporate side of BlackRock, where we need to have a clear understanding of what companies, what our shareholders actually want from us in terms of ESG reporting. So the lack of standardization around data creates both inefficiencies for companies as well as challenges for investors in terms of getting the information they need to make decisions in the investment process. The two biggest ways we have sought to address the ESG data issue is, first, we've advocated for consistent standards of reporting from corporate issuers on sustainability issues. And then second, we've incorporated ESG data into our portfolio management systems. And today we actually have about 1,200 ESG metrics in our portfolio management system, which is called Aladdin, that is then available for our portfolio managers so that they can incorporate that data into their investment decisions where it's material to our clients. They're important both for investors who need to have high quality and consistent and comparable data so they can incorporate ESG considerations into the investment process. But it's also really important for companies because it makes the reporting process much more efficient. BlackRock has advocated for the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, or TCFD, and the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board framework, or SASB, as the two main frameworks that we recommend companies look to when they are starting to build out their corporate sustainability disclosure frameworks. We've also further advocated for continued convergence across the standards so that we can get to ultimately one global and consistent standard for ESG reporting. The best advice I can give any company who's starting off on their sustainability journey is to just remember the fact that it's a journey. You don't have to be perfect the first time you start. It's all about taking incremental steps to improve your performance and improve your transparency over time. So start simple, start small, but importantly, get started, and you'll see progress and the real dividends that incorporating sustainability into your business will pay over the long term.